On the ghosting subject, I genuinely think it's when people don't have the communication skills the communication and the emotional intelligence to say, this is why I feel this way, this is what I need. I am the worst at this. Usually I just scream.
But have we ever thought that maybe they've never been connected to you? So it's easier when you're not connected to someone to ghost them.
But they were very connected.
But,
we're very connected. That's the thing. We'd even like taken psychedelics together, taken
Wait,
trips
no, you
together.
don't. Shame on all of that here.
But maybe at that time is sometimes people serve a purpose for you at that time.
For sure. Like
Does not mean that they are connected to you mentally. It has to be your friend. You're serving a purpose for them at that time.
Sure.
And then they move on.
Take away his hurt though.
Well,
or
I
my
know.
hurt, or your hurt.
But some people do that.
Dude, yeah. I mean, my biggest hurt is I was in a sorority when I was little. When I was little. And my little, all of a sudden, like, after I went through something really, like, mentally unhealthy in my life.
And with Lola too. I mean, we hung out.
This looks like Steve Jobs.
I mean, dude, we were together every fucking week.
Exactly. These were people that I, like, considered little sisters.
Dropped me with fucking curve.
Yep.
But you also
No explanation.
But you have to look at the state of being the person's in
For sure.
when they're doing it. It's because what you think is good times is just a moment in time for them.
Yeah.
And they move on.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of like when you have that friend that you pick up every day for work, right?
Yep.
You pick up every day, you go do everything, and then after they get a car, then they ghost you, right? We've all had it happen, right?
Yeah.
And you just look, oh, okay, then you move on.
I'm just not that way.
Right, I'm not that way.
I'm like, when you're saying this, you're pitching it to me, I'm like, honestly, I love it. Like, yeah, just forget about it.
Just forget about
F
it.
that. I don't need to do
This is what you say. I don't give two fucks.
Peace.
Right.
Alright.
Days are over. And life is like a song. Oh yeah. The skies above, they are blue. And my heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I had never known. You smiled, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you're mine. I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. Woo! I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. You smiled, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. For you are mine, you are mine, you are mine at last. You are mine at last. Thank you so much.
Y'all, I'm starting to feel really insecure. All these singers and musicians are really good, and it's busy tonight. I feel like people are gonna leave when I start to sing. Yes, go Mary! Woo! Baby. Yeah. First and foremost, I got the best tip tonight. I was talking to a female performer who is, I just feel like everybody has a better voice than me. I'm so sorry. Maybe that's my imposter syndrome, but like, I sang The Way You Look tonight, and I did not sing it right for the band. I was supposed to go through it all one time, and then they got to do their thing, and then I sang it again. I didn't know that. Morgan came up to me, she was like, this is what you need to know. It was like drug dealing. I was like, okay, Morgan. She said, Ireal Pro. And first of all, I'm a hoe for branding. And yes, I know this might feel like a lot, but this is how I channel my emotion as I dress up as Creator Jules. I tell everybody my name is Jules. I go perform a song. I learn some things about the industry, and I move along, you know? I actually got to see my old guitar player, Pierce. He was cool. It was nice to see you, honey. Anyways, really fun evening. Grateful that I have this kind of release in my life. God bless America. Because I'm about to travel across all of America. I'm taking y'all with me. You know what? I cannot wait to be at home. Why? Because Creator Jules is so much fun. Like, it's such an escape mechanism in my life. Because there are so many things in my life that are crazy right now and making me feel insane. But Creator Jules, like, she's fun. She ain't got no problems. She ain't got no problems. And while it is fun to be Creator Jules, I realize I'm also, like, really tired of acting like, you know, and like there's just like it's shallow conversations about like philosophy and life, and you're learning and you're growing, and for sure I'm just like, ugh, like these people don't really know me, you know. And then you sing, girl. When you sing, it's like you're just bearing your whole soul, and I love it. And honestly, my performance of The Way You Look tonight was actually so freaking good. Except for the fact that I messed up the first part, but I didn't mess it up like the words or anything like that. He like looked at me, he's like, keep going, and I was like, oh, my bad. I thought I was gonna let the band go, because like in the past it's like I get to lead the band, and that's like why I go to practice. But then it was like everybody was like focused on like this like one transcript, which is what Morgan told me is Ireal Pro. Now I get it. But you know, you roll with the punches. And then they did like their whole like band thing, and then we came back to it. Piano player like leaned into me. I said okay, and then I took it away, and I gave the most theatrical performance. It was so beautiful. I don't feel like I missed a note, and if I did miss a note, you know, I made up for it in the next note, kind of thing. God, I miss having red hair. I could not stop thinking about Nurse Jackie. It has become such an obsession show for me. Oh no! This is gonna become my new fall show. Like, I never heard of Nurse Jackie before, and it just like popped up on my timeline in like a time of desperation. I like latched onto it. Like, Nurse Jackie is such a good metaphor for addiction. And like, not that I'm like addicted to Oxy or anything like that, but like, there are definitely some things that I've recognized as I've been going through like this purge in my life of like my addictions, like getting family validation. Wow, I don't feel like I've been this honest in a while. This is like a really epiphany realization. Anyways, I'm glad I'm recording this. And I realized too that when it comes down to like my phone and social media, like these are all addictions, and I'm so glad that I've been posting more on Facebook, because like even though it's probably totally TMI and no one needs to know all the shit that's going on in my brain, absolutely not, but it's been so cathartic to not feel like I'm totally alone. Like, I know people are listening, and even if they don't listen to the whole thing, even if I only have 2 likes on the entire thing, like, okay, like at least I'm getting it off my chest and getting through this period of my life, and I don't feel completely alone, and that's all I really need right now. Like, I don't need a lot. I'm so capable of like getting things done on my own. Like, a friend even offered to drive over an hour to take me to the airport today, just so I wouldn't feel alone and like scared and like overwhelmed. But I was like, you know what? No, like that is like putting you out, and like I appreciate your love and your care, but I'm already putting you out in another way, and I'm just not gonna do that. I am going to make sure that I get my ass up, I get on the bus, and I'll just like humble my fucking self, you know? Like, there is a lot of things in life that I get because of my personality, who I am, my kindness, my charisma, my beauty, whatever you want to chalk it up to, and I own that. That is privilege. But I still know how to respect people's boundaries. You know, if I push, it's not because I'm sitting here like angry or upset. I push because I care that much. I have passion. There's something there that needs to be heard or seen that I think is important for the growth of the relationship. Whew, man. I really got some off my chest tonight. Love myself as Creator Jules, always speaking truth with that courage. That's what she represents. Faith over fear, baby, if you watch the rest. Okay, let me be real with y'all for a second. I'm kind of embarrassed that I've been recording vertical this entire time, and it was 40 minutes. I guess, like, my brain just thought, like, you always recording up and down, and it's like, it's quick, and it's like, ugh. But I think that's what's been destroying my mental health and, like, my soul lately is, like, not just getting to yap. And, like, here's the thing. I know if I just keep doing this and nobody watches, that's okay, because eventually I'll get to the point where I yap so efficiently, no one will be able to stop me. And the best part of this plan is nobody can stop us. Alright. Here's the reveal. That's actually not that bad. Like, if I pull it up a little bit, like, What's she gonna say about that? What's she gonna say about that? It looks pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna take this off. And also, I forgot I used the clips this time. I look like I went from just like, you know, pop icon living to like, I'm your sleazy manager. Life is so interesting in entertainment. Anywho, I have not taken these glasses off all night long, and it's made everything so much warmer. I know it's about to get cool like that. Ooh! See, like, what that looks like in the background is like what my eyeshadow looks like. That's what everything looks like. Ooh, this is such a Wes Anderson look, though. Love it. Maybe I'll use this for a music video. Say it again. Ooh, and I can screen record this. That's hot. God, I love when I come up with my own ideas that I can do on my own. That's hot. Okay. But yeah, look at this. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Yeah. That's what I've been seeing. And also, great idea for the music video as well. This is where we do it. The creative process. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. Oh, God almighty. Get unready with me. That's gonna be a thing. People are gonna see that. They're gonna love that. I'm gonna put that clip and reverse it. Who is she? I feel like the Joker half the time. Because I love this part of my life, but it feels evil to the rest of my family. I'm like, how do you guys view this as bad? Like, tattoos, like, I had 2 drinks. I have a 2-drink limit, thanks to my friend Kyle. Even though he's made me mad, I've been mad at him for a while, and he's been ignoring me. Maybe I'm a bad person. I don't know. Anyways, I should probably just check in on him anyways. Okay. Change of topic. We're at 3 minutes and 39 seconds. Wow, this really could be just like a singular YouTube video. Girls, we're about to go off. Like, here's the thing. My number one thing is this. I am tired of women just not texting back men when they find out that they're horrible humans. I think we should go full psycho. Like, this is a new plot point, ladies, because a lot of women are like, just ignore him and drive him crazy. And I've had men tell me that too. But here's my thing. We don't want them anyways. I'm good with shame. I'm good with regret. I can say anything and get it off my chest. And this is cathartic at this point. I probably told you a bunch of other things that are from some past exes. But I don't care. Because for me, you ain't shit anymore. I'm like, you've done me wrong once, you've done me wrong for a lifetime, and I do not care to have you in my life. And I will make sure to ruin yours as much as I possibly can before I exit stage left. Because that's what you deserve. That's what you deserve! Clipping that for the whatever later. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Oh, wait. Yes! That's a good angle. Noted for the future. Boom, boom, boom. It's not what you think, mother. I'm just doing cool tunes. Cause that's what I do. Yeah. Wish I had many butter croissants left. I ate the rest of them today. 170 calories, every 2 of them they are. But they're so delicious. Girl, I stepped on the scale today. Yes. And guess what? What? I was 4 pounds less than I thought it was gonna be. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, we're getting down into like the scale of like 185 to 194, 196. Yeah, let's say 185 to 195. That's generous. Anyhow, yeah. And I'm about to be down into the 185, 175s in 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. I lost 15 pounds over 3 months. Went from 200 to 185. That's facts, y'all. Shout out Madison Hildreth and Aubrey Dawn. Also, let's talk about Brittany Dawn for a second. Your girl used to be her manager for like a hot 2 seconds. She also tried to plan a retreat for her. Both times went miserably wrong. I really try to believe the best in people. That girl, her religious indoctrination runs so deep that she could not ever apologize for anything, honestly. Like, she would think God has sent me in this position because I was right, and I am righteous. That's how she acts. Except less black. That's more my thing. Not saying I'm black. I just have the mannerisms because I was always the only white girl on the black basketball team. I don't mean to pick them up. It's just when you're around the culture, it happens. I know I'm white. I know that. But also, we all come from black people. That's something I heard. Please fact check me. Wreck me if you want. I'm gonna have to accept that now that I'm gonna get canceled again. Okay. This video is over.